Alrighty, folks, happy Friday to you. And if you want to see which one of these free plays on this video here today that I actually like the best, I'm now 3-0, my last 3 extra daily picks on my premium page. We had the under in the Mets game yesterday, and they held Milwaukee to just 2 runs in that exciting victory. And the good news is, folks, I have another extra daily pick going off here for you today in college football. And if you sign up for that package, you're going to get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships during that time frame, absolutely free. They're going to be included with your membership. Before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick time out and welcome you to my college football free pick video here today for Friday, October 4th, 2024. Happy Friday to you. Congratulations, the weekend is finally here. You made it. Of course, if you're joining me for the first time here today, my name is Brock Page. I've been dishing out free sports picks on YouTube since 2016. And once again, folks, we are 3-0 in our last 3 extra daily picks on my premium site. Now, if you want to get access to all of my premium selections each and every day for the next 30 days, you may want to think about signing up for my full access, all-inclusive Gold Club membership. Gold Club members get access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you also get access to my exclusive Gold Club video each and every day during that time frame, absolutely free. It's included with your membership. And with that, folks, we are going to dive into some free content. We're going to start off with Jacksonville State taking on Kennesaw State. That's going to be a 7 o'clock Eastern start. Jacksonville State's 16.5, totals 49. We saw some movement there. I believe it was at 14 when we handicapped this one on Monday. But anyway, Jacksonville State now 16.5, totals 49. Now, Jacksonville State's just 1-3 straight up, 1-3 against the number. But Kennesaw State on the other side, 0-4 on the year. Just 1 successful cover during that span. And, you know, what can I say here, folks? Kennesaw State, they bumped up to, the big boys, and it is not paying off. Maybe it was a bit premature. I understand having growing pains. I get that. But Kennesaw State, they're scoring 16 points or less. Well, they scored 16 points or less in all of their games this year. Completely inept on offense. They're in the bottom 5 in yards per game, bottom 10 in quarterback rating. Listen, we're looking at a school who's averaging just 12 points a game going into week 6. And they're facing a Jacksonville State team on the other side who's actually starting to hit their stride offensively. 78 total points they scored in the past 2 games. And when it comes to moving the chains, they're doing a nice job of airing it out. The Gamecocks are 30th in yards per completion. Now, total-wise, Jacksonville State's 3-1 to the over in their last 4. Give me the Gamecocks of Jayville State, minus 16.5, over 49. Next game, Houston, TCU, 7:30 Eastern start. TCU's minus 17, totals 50.5. TCU 3-2 on the year, 1-4 against the number. Houston 1-4 straight up, 2-3 against the spread. Now, Houston's coming off back-to-back weeks where they were shut out. 2 shutouts, consecutive weeks. Offense having a real tough time getting things going, needless to say. They're throwing for just $155 a game through the air. And, they're almost dead last in the nation in points. Of course, they're facing a TCU defense who is a bit misunderstood. Despite the fact they tend to give up a bunch of points, you really can't throw on these guys. They're limiting their opponents to just 51% passing. And when it comes to offensive production, the Horned Frogs, they have little problems moving the football. They're first in the country in completions per game. They're actually averaging 365 yards per contest through the air. And when it comes to the total, I don't think the Cougs are going to do enough offensively to help put this one over. No real surprise. All 5 of their games this year stayed under the total. Give me TCU minus 17, under 50.5 in that tight window. All right, next matchup, little Big Ten. Michigan State, Oregon, 9 o'clock East. Oregon's minus 23.5, totals 52. Now, the Ducks are undefeated on the season, but just 1-3 against the number. Sparty, 3-2 straight up, but 2-3 against the number themselves. Now, Michigan State saw their they lost their last 2 straight. 13 points a game they averaged in those losses. They were not good moving the sticks. And, they're facing an Oregon defense who's 6th in the country in yards allowed per throw. They got a great secondary, keeping everything in front of them, limiting their opponents to just 51% passing. This is an Oregon team who's already beaten the likes of UCLA, Oregon State, and Boise State already. Now, when it comes to offensive production, the Ducks looked great in all 3 of those victories I just mentioned as well. Oregon's completing a staggering 81% of their throws. Obviously, that is the best in the country in that category. They're also a top 10 point-producing team in the 4th quarter. They can really put it on you late. Even if the game's close, that back door is open. They tend to score a bunch in the final 15 minutes. Now, Sparty is 4-1 to the under this year. Oregon with unders against the likes of UCLA and Idaho. Give me Oregon minus 23.5, under 52 in another tight window. And with that, folks, we're going to dive into our next and final breakdown for the video. Syracuse, UNLV, 9 o'clock Friday night. UNLV's -7, totals 57. And as I said earlier in the week, the Rebels, they did not miss a beat after their quarterback decided to shut it down and redshirt after, what was it, 4 games. But they did put up 59 on Fresno State last Saturday. They improved the record to 4-0. And in those 4 victories, the Rebels covered the number in all of those games. Now, Syracuse on the other side, 3-1 straight up on the season, but just 1-3 against the point spread. But with all that in mind, I know that I kind of just, I was singing the praises of UNLV, but I do have concerns that the Rebels might be a little bit one-dimensional here. Make no mistake, they're going to pound the ball. They're going to run it. But when it comes to throwing the football, they're completing only 9 throws a game. And to be fair, the Rebels have beaten up on the likes of Fresno State, Utah Tech, and Houston. And they're facing a talented Syracuse team who loves to sling it. They're 3rd in the country in passing yards, 2nd in completions. Syracuse saw an over against Ohio. UNLV saw 2 out of their last 3 get over. Give me Syracuse +7, over 57. And with that, folks, now it is time for our quick pick recap. Jacksonville State -16.5, over 49. TCU -17, under 50 and a hook. Oregon -23.5, under 52. Give me Syracuse +7, over 57. And with that, folks, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my premium page. Now, if you do end up getting a membership here today on my premium site, just a friendly reminder, you're going to get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all my cheaper memberships during that time frame, absolutely free. They're going to be included with your membership. That's why I always tell folks, that Gold Club package I was talking about, it is a full access, all-inclusive membership. Gives you access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you also get access to my exclusive Gold Club video each and every day during that time frame, absolutely free. It's included with your membership. But most importantly, folks, gotta thank you for joining me right here on the free video. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, folks, happy Friday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my premium site.